Hello there, in this replay we're going to watch the E-50, my recently acquired German tank. And we are playing on a favorable map in not so favorable matchmaking, but you're tier 9 so you can expect tier 10 matchmaking. What I mean with a favorable map is that you have the initial engagement in the east on the hill, where you can get some early experience and damage in on the other medium tanks. Then you can still fall back or relocate to another area where your help might be necessary. So that's where I'm heading first. Important to note that the teams have equal players skill-wise according to XVM, so it's probably going to be a tense match, and I should play somewhat cautiously. Get our first shot in there. Badget is in a very unfavorable position. I'm not sure why he is in the running. If we have a look at the map in the meanwhile, we can see that our west isn't very strong concerning amount of tanks, but we still have a 183, so it's got some burst there. But things aren't going too well either here, so I'm going to stay here for now and hope we can get some, still get some damage in. There we go. AMX 3090 is trying to invade the base there, I think, but obviously bad idea. It's a rather boring game so far, I'm afraid. FE is trying to push a little, but he knows he can't. He doesn't have enough gun depression, I should say, to effectively penetrate my team. Badly aimed shot there. I should have aimed for the turret, but I wanted to avoid taking damage, in which I failed as well. Object is feeling brave there, and he's got to pay the price for it. Seems like our medium tank platoon is running away. I'm not sure why, but it's important to see these things when you're playing in a non-top tier vehicle, which means our T-57 is probably going to die, as you can see. So what I meant with watching your team relocating is that you have to follow them as well. I mean, there's no way I can possibly defend myself against 2 tier 10 or more tanks. So I relocate and will try to push the west and clear it from the assaulters there. I'm going to speed things up a bit here. Enemy Jagdpanzer and 183 in the middle, not very good positioning, which means we should have some time to clear the west. My platoon of medium tanks seems to be our lucky shot there on the RHM. They seem to be going to clear the E-50 in the one line. So it's quite pointless of me to drive here. So I change to this area and we'll see if anything is here. Walker Bulldog shouldn't be too hard to finish off. And apparently I forgot to auto-aim here, so pretty bad play, shameful display. Managed to bounce him though and blow him up, as you can see. So 9 kills versus 9. Our Badget is in trouble. I'm going to try to take care of the 183. Who will probably push into the west now. something spotted me here, so E-183 will be almost over the flag now. So I'm gonna try to angle, not that it matters if he would shoot me, but it allows me for a quicker escape route, as you can see. And our 183 manages to finish him off luckily. So I'm still having a pretty bad game really. I took quite a lot of damage for only 2k damage dealt. And now the enemy have us somewhat surrounded. Our I-7 is in trouble. I'm spotted again, so probably something on the enemy bridge there. Or the Batchat that is still on the hill. And as you can see, there he is. Still have a lot of time to reset, but luckily I have the I-7 there. So manages to distract the Jagdpanzer. One of the only disadvantages that you can see here is the bad suppression of the E-50. Alright, I need to move for this Batchat who's shooting heat. Excuse me, he's shooting heat. So that's why I moved to this position here. Use this hill between the hill and my position here in the open, so I can help out with the I-7. He's in a lot of trouble. Alright, I'm in a bad position now myself, because the VK was spotted in the enemy base and he will most likely cross the bridge. And we still have a Batchat there. And wow, German accuracy is clearly superior to others. As we saw, the I-7, I mean the 50B was a one-shot, so I hoped our I-7 would be able to finish him off, but clearly he wasn't able to. So now I'm in a really bad position. I'm in the open, surrounded from 3 directions, so I have to make a choice. But I decide to go for the 50B, because he's most likely reloading. Clearly he was. And I'm lucky there to bounce it twice. I think he only had 2 shots left, that's why he was running away. So really bad play by him there to not carefully aim his shots. So the enemy have 2 tanks, I'm alone. Clearly they have to make the move. I can't push anyone, although the Batchat was a one-shot, but he's too fast for me to hunt him, so I need to play it conservatively. And we see that the VK is on cap. I don't think he's going to chase me because it's a VKB, so a very slow tank if you don't know it. And he's not the best of players either, to be honest. I will eventually have to reset him though. So I'm going to try to find a position from where I can reset the base in a hold down position. Wow, I was a one shot here. I'm very lucky that he didn't finish me. And there is the result of playing for years on a bad computer with bad internet connection. I had to take the shot at that moment, and I was also somewhat lucky that the turret turned just in time, because you know that the Batchat has about 2 seconds inter-clip reload, which means I didn't have time at all, and he was shooting heat, so it would have bent my upper front plate with me, which means he wouldn't have had to aim. So I had to take a shot, and I was lucky enough to be able to kill him. So this is really tense now, 1 versus 1. The VK has a lot of health left, but the advantage that I have is that he has even worse gun depression than me, so and he's also rushing his shots apparently, which allows me to take out half of his health, and he's too slow to chase me around, as I said earlier, which actually gives me a chance if he misses or bounces another shot. I shoot one in the rock there. I shouldn't have moved backwards when I shot, but I lost nothing there, so no problem. VK also has a very bad traverse speed from the tracks, so that's why I decide to go to this side again, because it will take him too much time to turn his hull, and I will be able to get an easy penetrating shot on him, and he bounces again, which means that I can finish the game off with a Top Gun. And let's see how much experience that I got for this in the after battle results. So for the medal lovers, I'm quickly going over this screenshot. Obviously we've got the ace tanker for this battle, as well as a demolition expert, Spartan defender for 100 defense points, a high caliber, a steel wall, and a Top Gun obviously for the 6 kills that I've got. As far as the teams go, I can't complain really. The enemy had some enemy tanks in very bad positions, like the Jagdpanzer in the middle, the MX 1390 that suicided basically in the beginning of the game. Then I had my team, for example, the 183 that managed to finish the other 183 before he could get to me. I had the IS-7, which was in a really excellent position to help me reset the base. Basically everyone was in the right place for me to have my game, and they let us carry the game. If we have a look at the detailed results, we can see that I didn't hit quite a lot of shots. I think it's a low percentage for the kind of short to medium range engagements that I had, but I luckily managed to penetrate most of my shots thanks to the amazing APCR shells. I also blocked quite a lot considering the tier 10 matchmaking, and I obviously had to pay for my premium rounds, but I will gladly do that because I adore this game, such a tense game. I hope you like to watch this replay as well, and hopefully I'll see you soon.